You're back!
I'm Mandy.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp.
Woo! The Walking Dead, it's all about the bloodlust. It's a post-Carl world, guys. It's a post-Carl world. R.I.P. was a send-off. It was a send-off. The whole thing here was bloodlust. Carl wanting Rick and everyone to live peacefully, wanting everyone to live together. He could see the world. He could see the world that Rick started create at the jail. What does that mean for Rick? It means he needs to put down his weapons. He needs to create a society. He needs to not want to do an eye for an eye, not want to kill all the saviors. It appears as though Rick is going to take that stance. That's the stance that he takes in the comics without Carl's death. I'm not sure that they necessarily needed Carl's death to do that, guys. I'm still an advocate for, don't think they should have killed Carl, but gotta move on. It's over. It's done with. It's what happened, and that's that. But what about everyone else? We saw a lot about Morgan and Carol this week. Morgan, Carol, and Ezekiel. Morgan wanted to kill all those saviors. On the flip side, it was Carol. It was Carol who didn't want to kill them. We've seen this dichotomy between Morgan and Carol before. They go back. They're like a yin and yang. When one of them is out of control, the other one is right there trying to pull them back, trying to be like, no, you don't have to kill, and vice versa. And now it's Morgan. It's Morgan who's feeling this revenge. It's Morgan who's feeling this bloodlust for the saviors. They killed so many people. He wants that revenge. He wants to kill that guy. And in the end, it's the little brother who comes in and kills him. Does that pull Morgan's bloodlust back? I'm not sure that it does yet. It's funny to see how Morgan and Carol have played off one another so well the past couple of seasons, that they've really been there for one another, been that yin, that yang, that pulling back. Right now, Morgan's bloodlust is so big, it's so intense, and I think after the whole thing with the kingdom and they'll be able to go back, they'll be able to rebuild, all that, they got the saviors out. I think that's going to temper him. I think it is, but we'll see. He's out of control, guys. He's out of control. But if we're going to have the message of Carl ring through the rest of this season of bringing everyone together, Morgan's got to get that bloodlust under control. I do see Carol helping him. I do see a long road. And I'm wondering right here with Morgan is, are we going to see Morgan's death? Are we going to see him in Fear the Walking Dead now because of that? We loved Daryl and Judith cuddling. We loved that he was holding her tight. We love that he's protecting her. We love that he's bringing her to Hilltop. But it was Daryl's bloodlust, guys. It was Daryl's bloodlust that ruined Rick's plan. Now, we're not saying that Rick's plan was going to be all that great or anything like that, but let's not forget it was Daryl. Now, I think they were going to get out anyway with the whole thing with Eugene and the music and all of that. Daryl has this bloodlust for Dwight, and so does Tara. Rosita has this bloodlust for Negan. They want that revenge. They want to kill them. They want an eye for an eye. That doesn't seed well with Carl. That doesn't seed well with what Carl was promoting in this episode to stop this bloodlust. Going forward, there's going to be people that don't agree with Rick. There's going to be people that don't agree with them putting down their weapons and all coming together and finishing this war and then moving on. I really think it'd be interesting for them to focus on this for a while. Let go of that bloodlust, mourn Carl, try to create their society. I'd love to see that as opposed to them jumping into a whole nother war with somebody else. But we'll see. We'll see how they go. This is their opportunity to really hone back the show, really make us feel for these characters, really make us see how they're going to mourn Carl's death, how they're going to come together as a community, how they're going to build things up, what the drama is going to be within them and the walkers, not just a whole nother group of people that are going to come in and want to take down Rick and his crew. But that seems to be how The Walking Dead does it. They go and they bring another crew in and all of that. I think that's a bad idea to do. I know that's what happens in the comics, happens pretty quickly after the war with Negan. So we'll see where they go. But they gotta reel in this bloodlust, guys. They gotta reel in their bloodlust. R.I.P. Carl Grimes, you got your send-off. You got your send-off and you're preaching no more bloodlust. Let's all live together. Subscribe for more Walking Dead every Tuesday up here on BuzzChomp. Comment below what you think of the mid-season opener. Yeah, kids, yeah. Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Share.